or anything. I've just been out here playing chess, but stretched a little bit. But the goal today, or I guess the plan, is to do some hang power snatches, then to do some power cleans, plus overhead press, and then push presses, then some back squats, 5x5 back squats. I would like to do them at 170. We're gonna have to kind of play it by feel to see if I can get up that high today, or if it's not going to work. This light needs screwed in. I have a cheap Walmart light over to the side to get some extra light out here, because it does, when the shed doors are closed, it does get a little dark in here. But we're gonna warm up at the bar and then do some powers. Powers are nice, in the sense I don't have to spend as much time warming up for them. I'm not as like worried about them, and it's more just ooga booga strength. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the bar a little bit. I've been doing I stretched a lot today, so hopefully I'm able to warm up pretty quick. Not too sore. It's not too bad. Get my shoes on. I was worried I'd be a little, little extra sore. But shoulder actually feels really good. I feel like this last week, last couple days even, as I've made a lot of progress on it. Really just trying to be much more aggressive with doing stretching and mobility for it. I'm gonna flip the fan over to so it's on the phone. But see, we got the first person in, just warming up. Do some hang power snatches, some power cleans, and pressing, and apparently get eaten by all the bugs. The bugs are eating me alive out here. I kind of want to keep the shed door open though. Might have to adjust that though, because I'm already seeing a bug bite on my leg, and I'm already have one on my arm. But I'm just putting my shoes on. So appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to throw a question in the chat if you're wondering about anything. But hair looks like a mess, but it's all right for training. Do the bar again. Honestly, I'm really happy that my shoulder feels like, usually when I'm doing the first set or the first like warm up with the bar, feels a little achy and whatnot until I move a little bit. But like today, it was like, I would say at 75 to 80% of just being normal, which hasn't been the case in a while. So I think the constant mobility, or at least doing that in the mornings, has been really helpful. I did the mobility a bit later today in the afternoon, but still just really trying to hammer a lot of things. So like lats, so things if I'm like leaning against something to stretch here, and then pulling across, and then the internal rotators have been kind of the main thing, just cycling through those. But I think all of them are kind of helping. I think it's just basic stretching, and I don't know, maybe it's just placebo and I've tricked myself. But we're gonna go ahead and hit the bar again. Also got my shirt tucked in because I have a double XL shirt, so when as you get larger shirts, I like them to be baggier in general, but the problem with that is that they get longer exponentially, or at least they feel like they do. So I usually, when I wear this one in particular, because it is, like I said, a double XL, I like to tuck it in because even like now it's still bellowing over. Tight shirts I've never found to be too comfortable. The goal with power snatching, the hang power snatching today, is to get up to 90 for a double. So we're going to see if we're able to do that. I'm not going to do waves like I did yesterday, or working sets. I'm just going to work up to 90 and move on to the clean jerk or the power clean and pressing, same kind of thing. Just work up and then focus. The workout will be focused on getting some volume in the back squat. We'll do one more set with the bar. With my knee wraps and whatnot on. My glasses off too. Oh. Do appreciate if you are stopping by. At any point, you throw a like on the stream. Helps out the channel, I think, maybe. I don't know. I don't really understand YouTube. I just know that it's been getting a lot of engagement to go live, so I figured I might as well keep doing it while I'm able to. So I have this week, then next week school stuff starts to start, and then the week after that school stuff really starts to start. And once that gets going, I don't know. I mean, for the first couple months, really through October, I'll still be training out in the shed a lot because it'll be warm. It's really like mid to end of October, really November, when it starts getting too cold too consistently. But where my new school is, I'll have to kind of pack my stuff to go to the gym after we're at what, 8? Nice. I wish I wasn't blind. That'd be nice. But I'll have to pack my stuff with me to go to the gym after work, since my school is like 30 minutes from my house, so probably be a little bit more with traffic, and the gym is also 30 minutes, but from my school to the gym it's like 20-ish minutes, and if I went home it'd be, driving a full extra 30 minutes, which is, unnecessary. So I'll definitely have to pack stuff up, which will be interesting, but I do think at this school I will end earlier. My previous school, the end time was 4:05, and so that meant that if I was getting to the gym, it was like, if I was really on top of everything, it would be like 5 o'clock, but really it was like 5:36 most of the time. But now, if school ends, I think it ends like 3:30. I don't know if it's 3:30. I'll just say 3:30. But if it ends right at 3:30, then I'll be able to get to the gym before 4, theoretically, if I leave right at the end of school. But even if I don't, I'll get there a lot faster because I won't be stopping home. And it kind of works out nicely too. I have 2 roommates right now. They're just got married, and they just closed on a house, which is really exciting for them. So they're going to be moving out here in a couple weeks, I think, pretty soon. And one of the reasons I always like to come home before going to the gym is to they have 2 dogs, to let them outside, since they usually get home a lot later than I would do in general, and just to hang out with them for a little bit before I go before I start training or whatever, or go to the gym to train or whatever it happens to be. But once they move out, there won't be dogs, so it won't really be important for me to get home after work. And really, even if they are delayed a little bit, I still have the time when it's warm out to come out here, really all the way till essentially November. But we're at the bar again. We got the wraps on, bandaged up. And the hangs are going to be above the knee, just to work on speed, and mostly just speed. Even though I'm doing powers, just doing a couple overhead squats just to warm up everything a little bit. And then we got the straps on, so honestly it's nice with just powers like this, or a day where I know I'm not gonna like max this out necessarily, is that I don't spend a ton of time worrying about getting into depth and stuff. But we're a little 40 kilos on. We're at, look at my ear and my face, but only one like. We got 13 people in here. Throw a like on it if you're gonna stay here for a little bit or not. Throw a like and then scroll to the next one. I would appreciate it. But we have 40 kilos, or we will have 40 kilos shortly on the bar. And I'll be doing doubles. Doubles. We'll do 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Move on to clean jerks. And hope these bugs don't fly in my eyeball while I'm lifting. All over the place, but felt really good. That's really the worst part right now is just the bugs. Could spray bug spray, but it's one of the issues training every day. If I come out here in the warmer months and I'm out here every day, I don't want to use bug spray every single day. So almost rather just get eaten by bugs than spray chemicals on myself every day. And I have like a probably can't. I don't know if no. Like in the front of the shed, I have one of the like bug zapper things, which they work well until the bugs ignore them. For some days they do, and some days they don't. And it's also really random too, how buggy it is in here. So I don't know if it's related to humidity and stuff, but they weren't bad yesterday, and I felt like the humidity was really bad yesterday, and they're worse today. But who knows? Maybe yesterday because it rained a little bit, but. Yep, up to 11. Very nice. And the main focus of these is trying to move fast. Of course, let's try to reinforce having long arms until I'm turning over. Kind of a similar thing as I did from the floor. So, do 50 now. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Bugs are eating my legs. Elbow's a little sore. I don't even know what it's called, sore. It's like a muscle around it is a little bit sore. Joint itself feels fine, but I don't know, something just to pay attention to. But appreciate we got what, 8 people back. Nice. Now up to 60. You stop in, appreciate leaving a like, throw a comment out there, tell me I look fat. Out of your bugs. Now till 60. honestly feels super easy today, which is nice. And start my other camera. Do those even count? And didn't record on my main one. It's gonna ruin the YouTube video. Nobody's gonna believe that I did 60 for 2, especially after I do 70 for 2. I actually didn't take pre-workout today. I just made extra coffee. So it's not as if I'm here without caffeine. That would never fly, but coffee's nice in the afternoon sometimes instead of pre-workout. 11 people at 3. And it went from 11 to 4. It's kind of crazy. 7-person family just left. Stopped watching. All right, 70 now, so 155 in freedom units. Keep arms long and loose until they have to be activated, and then aggressive pulling under. A little heavier, but it still feels pretty easy, which is nice. I don't have to sneeze. Woo. Oh, I don't have kids or anything, but I do have the dad sneeze down. At 80, 90, and if everything feels spicy, maybe we do a single at 100. Long and loose, fast and slow. Still feels good. It's nice. I haven't done this movement in a little while, so I wasn't really sure how they would feel. I think definitely thinking about my arms is really helpful. Make it feel more snappy. Still the weights on. Make it 90. may notice a lot of the reps, when I finish, I kind of throw it forward. And that's just to not drop it on the same part of the platform every time. So there's not really a technique reason or strategy with that. 4 likes. I like it. If you stop in for any point, appreciate the likes. It does help, I think. I don't know, you can ask YouTube. Ask YouTube if it helps. But I do appreciate it. But now we're up to 90. So this is my top set. This feels good. I might try 100, but there's no real purpose in the sense that I just want to hit a good weight. But all right, let's do this 90 here. 90 for a double. 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 That felt heavy, but I think we can try a single at 100. That was 90, so definitely don't want to do a double up 100, but I think we can do. I mean, yeah, double up 100, but we'll do a single there. Honestly, didn't feel too bad. Definitely felt like a good weight, but definitely got more. At least 100 for one. Actually don't know what my best hang power snatch is. It's one of those, like, when you got weird complexes or not common ones, it's something you don't really think about too often, about like what's my best hang power snatch. You just kind of do what you've done lately and see if you can improve upon that. But 100 is definitely a good mark. I feel like I've done more, probably like 105, but I don't think that's in the cards today, nor do I think it should, because the focus in today's session is get some weightlifting stuff in, get some practice, and then to hit back squats. The back squats are going to be tough today. That is the plan. But we'll do this 100 here, and then make it look easy, make it look smooth. At least as smooth as I can. Alright, so just a single here. definitely hard. I caught it plenty high, but it's one of those things that once it gets too heavy, then I just get pushed way hard into the bottom. But definitely happy with how that 100 was. But we're gonna call it there, because it's not the focus of today's session to push that as hard as I can, and that's more than what I was planning on doing, which is good. We're gonna move on to power clean jerks, which I'm actually gonna wear straps for the power cleans, to give my hands a break. Been hook gripping a lot with, always with cleans, but it's nice to give them a break. And for powers, you can kind of get away with it using straps. Definitely shouldn't with fulls, but who knows. But up to 4 likes, I appreciate it. It'd be cool if I think the most likes I got on the live stream is 10, or I don't think it was 10. I think it was 8. So double digits would be cool. So if you do pop in for any amount of time, smash at the like button. Destroy it. Actually similar to the power snatches, work up and see what I can do. But I'm gonna do 1 plus 2, so 1 power clean and 2 presses. And theoretically, the goal is to do 90 with a strict press, and then to go up and do some push presses as well. So we'll have to see how they're feeling, how the shoulder's feeling, all that, based on how snatching went. I'm gonna guess it's gonna go pretty well. The double at 90 is definitely gonna be difficult. I think I'm gonna try to do a double at 95 too, potentially, but my best press ever is 102, which is 225 in freedom units, so definitely be a heavy percentage of that, so I won't be disappointed even if I only do a single with 90, just because of the nature of the session. But if you do pop in, feel free to leave stuff in the chat if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing, or what is this weird place I'm in, or you want to call me fat. And also make sure you leave a like on the video. If you leave a chat comment, call me fat, you definitely put a like the video at least. But this is back down to 60, so let myself chill out for a second. I gotta find my water. It's actually, oh, it's over there. So I'm looking too much at the phone and stuff, but I am getting drenched. Alright, so into some pressing. I gotta turn my other camera on. So if you want to see the full workout, well, I guess you're here in the live stream, but if you want to see it edited down with my nice camera, then you gotta subscribe, I suppose. There's no other way to view a video. No other way but 60. 1 plus 2, 1 power clean, 2 presses. So I kind of figured the shoulder would be a little achy on that one. Usually with lighter weights it is. I think overhead pressing is like the last thing to be like completely pain free when I lift. And it's not like it limits how much weight I can do. It's just like uncomfortable when I get slightly off my chest to start the press. So hopefully that continues to dissipate. But honestly, from where I was in the end of May when I injured my shoulder, it's basically healed. I mean, it's just like little things like, oh, it's uncomfortable or whatever. But right, smash the likey, give me a likey. Definitely just want to go to 70. We're gonna do 10 kilo jumps again. So 60, 70, 80, 90, and then 95 maybe. Pretty fun session so far. It's nice to having easier days like this. I'm not trying to do 4,000 reps in the snatch and clean jerk. So 70, 155 pounds. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. So we'll just go to 80 now. Keep it there. What we got? Oh, 7. I thought it said 2. Hey, we're up to 5. Let's see if we can break double digit likes. That'd be dope. Where it gets a little serious. That's where you gotta break out a little bit. Not really. It's only 80. Not heavy yet. Although I'll try my best to make it look heavy. Because I ain't strong, that's for sure. We're up 5? Nice. Still 1 plus 2. Easy. 90 should be okay to do for a double. Didn't really get any resistance with 80, which is good. 90 is always the sign if I have a really good day or not. I guess it is a pretty heavy percentage if I do 90. It is about 90%. I have doubled 90 before, so this is not a PR. 95 I feel like I've doubled as well, but not a consistent one I can double, that is for sure. But 90 should be okay. Bugs out there. So wish me luck, boys and gals and local beagles. Hope there's at least a couple beagles watching. I need that pressure. I need some dogs watching. Literal dogs. So 1 plus 2 again. Cleans are nothing with this weight, but press is hard. And straps don't help with cleans. In fact, they make it harder, I think. Not really, but this way it doesn't really matter. But nothing else to do but to do it. Definitely was weight, that is for sure. Oh, Nelly. So, I don't know if double 95 is happening. We're gonna make sure we do it for a single though. We'll make sure we get it from one, which I'd be fine with because it's about 95%. It was nice when my PR was 100 kilos because then the percentage calculation was always very easy. But now with it being 102, messes everything up. Everything is destroyed as I got stronger slightly. Whew. But happy with that. Definitely felt difficult, as it should with it being heavy like that. See what we're up to. Back up, back down to 6. Make sure if you're here, smash the like button. Tell your dogs to smash the like button. Tell your grandma to smash the like button. Tell your grandma to watch my YouTube live stream. You'll notice the longer I live, the more unhinged I get. Oh, it's probably going to happen on this one is the first rep's going to be really difficult. And I'm going to try to do a second one anyway and not get it. If I get it from one, I'm going to be happy. If it feels really difficult, I'll just drop it because I haven't done 95 in a little bit, so that'll be a PR for the moment. The best way, at least I found, to increase my overhead press is do with a power clean. That helps a lot. And to work up how I did with doubles, or just to work up to a very heavy percentage. For any other exercise, I'd say probably not a good idea, but essentially max it out frequently because it's difficult to do heavy pressing, in the sense that it's like balance and like it takes balance mostly, but it doesn't really take anything out of you. Like I could max my overhead press probably every day and train almost entirely normally, but the practice of the weight is good. And then obviously if I'm doing accessory work or other things to actually build muscle, that helps as well. But I've never really found that doing like lots of sets of 5 or 10 or whatever in the press has helped it increase. It's mostly just practicing the heavy singles and then maybe doing a little bit of drop sets and stuff, but getting those heavy singles for pressing particularly has always been useful. And like I said, the cost of failing a rep is so little that kind of you can get away with doing it as frequently as basically you want, as long as your technique's good enough. But all right, so 1 to 2 reps, 1 to 2, but probably 1. We'll see. I heard dogs barking in my house, so I gotta check one thing. Alright, sorry. You don't need to see my eyeball that close. Just making sure I'm getting some groceries here and I'm getting some vanilla ice cream, so I need to make sure that's secured. The Walmart delivery windows are 2 hours now, so you'll be here from now until 10 o'clock, which is it's not ideal, but are you gonna do? All right. 1 to 2. Oh. Oh. All right. Double obviously didn't happen, but we're gonna try it one more time. I felt really close. Got locked in. I felt really close. Gotta wake up a little bit more. We're actually gonna go up to 96 kilos. we're about a little baby plate on her. If I can feel 95, I can feel 96. Make sure I'm pushing it back. That's gonna be a big thing. So it wants to go forward. All right, time to lock it. Pop it, lock it, drop it. Hopefully I can do this. We're up to what, 5 legs? 5 legs, 8 people, 8 champions. Watch me struggle with 96. All right. Yeah. Just not there today. It's really close. I feel like 93 is probably what I have about, but just a centimeter or 2 off from being where I could press through it. Which I made a good attempt, but it was bouncing around. Like, it wasn't like settled or anything either, so it wouldn't have been a very strict press. But doing 90 for 2, getting close on those. Like, that's just a weight that I'll have to try again later this week or next week to try to make sure that I actually can do at some point. But it's all right. Fixing my knee wrap here. So we're gonna do some push presses, just a couple. We're not gonna go as crazy on those. I guess overhead press, like I was saying before, you can kind of go crazy on them every day. We'll see what the plan is for those. And check to make sure Walt Tucky's not here yet. we're gonna go up to 100 and do 1 plus 2 push press now. Down to 2. And you know what? 2 legends. Hopefully myself doesn't count as 1 viewer. But we're gonna do 100 for a 1 plus 2, so power clean and 2 push presses. I'm gonna see how it feels, and then go up to something. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, in a perfect world, like if this feels really good, we'll try to double 110. But we'll see. Gotta make it easy power clean too, though. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So it's just 100. The good old 220. 220 in freedom units. We're actually gonna do, it's a bit of a big baller move because I don't want to do 110. I want to do 115. So we're gonna put purse wraps on because I don't want to do it with straps on. Sounds too hard. So we're gonna do 115 or 1 plus 1, hopefully 2. Hopefully a double, so 253 in pounds. Then I'll probably end the live stream, to be honest, because I'm gonna do squats after, and I got groceries coming, so my luck will be here after 10, but like, also with my luck they could be here in 5 minutes. Just the Walmart way. So the last one was 100, so it's a pretty big jump, but one I've done a bunch, so it's not an unheard of one for me. Oh my goodness. Certainly be challenging, it is for sure. So this will be my top set. We're definitely not doing any more than this. So this is 253. Best double. I feel like I've doubled 125 before, but 120 is probably this number I have in my brain of what I can do a push press double with. 115 at any point for a double, it's always good. So that's what we're going to try to do. same kind of thing with pressing, just ran out of gas. The first one felt pretty good though. Definitely felt like it's close to being there. But what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Flip this bad boy around here. Oh, there we go. So now I got back squats to do. Make sure nothing from wall tucky yet. So they're not. Oh, there we go. But pretty productive for the weightlifting part of it. I guess you'll have to see the video tomorrow to see the squats and maybe the pulls, but got enough good weightlifting stuff in. So now to try to brutalize myself with squats. Maybe if someone pops in the chat and has to see the squats, I'll just stay on, but probably not. Ooh, is that Walmart? It looks like that's Waltucky saying, we're on the way, brother. Vanilla ice cream inbound, which sounds really good right now. So either way, I do appreciate if you did stop by at any point, and if you're seeing this after or in the last little second of me talking, if you could leave a like, I'd appreciate it. But hey, as always, I hope you all have a great day and happy Monday. Happy Monday. Take care, everyone.